Hi guys, welcome back. The video is going to be about glow in the dark terrarium. So it's a terrarium which is going to glow in the dark, and I'm going to use some glow pigments to make this happen. And I have never done one of these terrariums in the past. It's going to be an experiment for me as well, and I'm sure you guys going to like the concept of using the glow pigments in the terrarium, and I'm sure it's going to be a new trend. It will encourage all of you to go and try this concept, and it's going to be really nice and interesting. I'm too excited to go and try this pigment myself, and as I said, I never did one of this terrarium in the past. So let's get the video started, and please do like and subscribe. It will help me, or it will encourage me to make more videos. Thanks for your support, and let's get the video started. So this is a container which I picked up from a local supermarket, and it comes up with a lid. It works out beautiful, and as you notice, the lid is also transparent, so this way I can mold a light as well if I need. So that's going to go through and help all the plants to grow as well. And it also quite easy to remove the lid, so it makes it easy for you to work. So very simple design. Just have to squeeze one of this, and here we go. So yeah, the lid is out right now. It also comes up with a silicone protection, so that way your humidity is kept alive in your container. So we'll keep this aside, and let's get the terrarium going. Planning to do a theme in the center, probably show some tree and some rocks around it, and more plants. Something interesting, something really new is going to be I'm going to use as I said, I'm going to use aquatic plants, and I'm going to use the Terrarium moss as well. I did collect some moss from a close by place, and I think it really does well in the terrariums. So I'm going to be using the moss as well. First layer I'm going to use is power sand. The reason why we use the power sand, or it helps you to create a draining area. So basically it's like whenever you pot a plant, you want some sort of draining system so that it's not constantly wet all the time. Another good thing about the power sand is it helps you to aerate your root better, and it also contains a lot of nitrate. So it helps your plants to grow better in the longer run. And the second layer I'm going to use is going to be lava chips. So this is going to be the second layer of it. Lava chips also gives you lava minerals. It also helps you to drain your water, and I guess that should do. The second layer is lava chips, and then I want to use a little bit of activated carbon. Activated carbon helps you to keep your water clean, and once you add springtails, it will also benefit them. I think they love to eat on charcoal. It's a wood which is activated carbon. So I think the springtails, most of the springtails, when you see the grow out or your breeding tray, contains activated carbon. Drop some root tabs. This helps you for the plants to grow better. Generally we use it in when you're doing aquascaping, we use it in the aquascaping. So this helps the plants to grow better. It supplies all the minerals what is required, and the best thing is it leaches once the root gets in contact with these guys. So that way your plants will stay healthy all the time, especially for the red plants. They need a lot of iron, so this will help you to keep them give the coloration as well. This is your aquatic substrate, and I'm using ADA version 2 soil. So one layer of the soil. Okay, one thing I want to keep you guys informed is whenever you have substrate, don't pour the whole substrate at one time, because you might need the substrate later when you want to make some adjustments. So for instance, once you're done with the layer, you do the hardscape, and sometimes you might need more substrate, so keep a little bit handy so it works for you guys later. So here we go. So that's neatly done. I have the substrate across right now, and let's do the hardscape. So this is what I'm going to use. It's just a small piece of wood I collected again from the wild. I think the texture looks really nice. As you see, it really branches out beautiful and looks really nice. I did use 2 pieces. I put it together using a tag to keep it in place, the way I wanted it. And yeah, so I also have some rocks here, the dragon rocks. I'm going to use some small pieces of it. Dragon rocks. There we go. Alright, so this is what I'm going to use. First thing is, I want to position this right at the middle. So that's gonna be here. Gonna squeeze it all the way in possible, because I don't want it to be above your jar level. Then once it is done, this is how it looks. So I'm gonna just place some rocks. Here's a closer video look of it, guys. I think there's a lot of reflections. As you see the top, this is how it is. I'm gonna add some water to just make the soil wet before we go ahead with planting. Alright guys, so let's do the plants now. Okay, the plants I'm going to use in the foreground is going to be Monte Carlo. It's an aquatic plant. As I say, I'll try and get a closer look. So this is how it looks like. It's Monte Carlo aquatic plant. Apart from that, I'm going to be using some Ludwigia repens. Red, it's a red plant, and then I'll be using some Sphagnum Moss. This is how it looks like. Anubias gold. So I'll be using Anubias gold as well in the scape. So these are the plants I'm going to use in this. So the foreground or the front of your tank, you want something which doesn't outgrow. So Monte Carlo makes it perfect because they stay tiny, and in a closely environment they grow beautiful. So take small clumps of it. It's from the ADA, the still water aquatics tissue cultures. So no algae, no snails. And the best part about the terrarium, you really don't have to go deep in the soil. You can just place them. They will eventually get the rootings. And I was talking about the glow pigment. So yeah, the glow in the dark pigment, it's something I picked up from Amazon. It's a powder, and it glows in the dark. You need to charge it. You can use a UV light to charge it, or you can also use your sunlight. Just keep it in the sun, and it charges the pigment for you, and it makes it glow. So yeah, I have placed the Monte Carlo in the very front. The foreground is the Monte Carlo. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Ludwigia super repens super red. Is your Terrarium moss. I have a lot of it. I just collected it. That's my collection. All right, so I'm going to use some of it. I want to try and use the greener ones. It looks beautiful. I love this moss. It smells great. Some here. Anubias are epiphyte plant, so they don't really need a soil. They can grow on wooden rock, a low demanding plant basically. Does not demand much of light as well. Looks beautiful. I have Monte Carlo in the front and some moss and some Ludwigia repens super red and some Anubias. I'm going to spray some water and I'm going to put the lid back again, and I'll try and take it to the outdoor and I'll show you a better video about how it looks. Alright guys, here's the final video how it looks like. There's Monte Carlo in the front, and that's your Anubias gold. I have some Sphagnum Moss at the back and Ludwigia repens super red, which is just right there at the background. So this is how it looks like. I think it's better for you to see. I'll just show you around how it looks like. Yeah. That's a whole jar. Now let me try and see if I can turn off the lights so you can see how it glows. Here we go. It's definitely growing, but like, I really can't see it in your camera. Here we go. Okay, so that seems pretty good. There we go. So you can see that glow happening, and I've used some on the rocks as well just to give you an understanding. Looks, and there we go. It's beautiful, trust me. It glows in the dark. Okay, so one project completed. We're gonna try and use more of it in future videos. I will try and make some more videos so that it's clearly seen, and you guys should be able to make some by yourself. Alright guys, so it's been really nice, and the project was a great experience. I did learn a lot of things making these projects. So I'll try and make more videos of it. I'll also make a video of how did I make this, the wood or the rocks to glow. I'm going to make another video of it on how to use the pigmentation and what other thing goes into make things glow. So that should be the next video, something more detailed about it. Keep on scaping, try new products, explore everything around you, never give up. Have a nice day guys.